Nintendo has a wide array of colorful characters, but none is more joyous than Kirby. Though most of his games in the series involve the pink blob swallowing his enemies and instantly ingesting them to gain their powers into the infinite void that is Kirby's stomach. Kirby brings that bright and happy energy to everything he touches, but his games aren't always without a dark side. In Kirby 64, The Crystal Shards, there's a level called Shiver Star. While at first glance, this seems like another fantasy planet filled with levels for Kirby to waddle his way through. But then you look closer, and you see the outlines of continents that are on Earth. You can even see South America and North America. It begins to be quite evident that this is Earth, but it is frozen. And that would make you assume it is in the past, in the Ice Age. But it isn't. And the way you know that is because you don't see a woolly mammoth anywhere, and life is near non-existent. And even during the Ice Age, there were some warm spots. While on Shiver Star, those don't seem to exist. What I propose is that it actually is in the future. And you might think, well, that's not possible. Global warming is growing. But what if a nuclear holocaust happened in a World War III scenario? And before you say, well, nukes can never cool down the Earth, they would have the opposite effect due to nukes hitting the ground. And when they impact, they can expose heat that is as hot as the surface of the sun. Well, that is half true with nukes hitting Earth, or just any planet with the explosive heat wave reaching the sun's surface heat on impact. It will later cool down the Earth by a massive amount due to clouds of smoke entering the atmosphere, blocking out the sun to where it gets far below zero and cools down the Earth so much to being iced over. And you can see this happen in the real world with volcanoes erupting, and later on the ash blocks out the sun to where it can become below zero. So is it crazy to think that Earth could have had this happen on a much greater scale with nukes, despite some video games like Fallout making you believe a world with a bunch of nukes hitting it at one point would not decrease the surface temperature of Earth at all into ice due to the resulting smoke cloud, even though science would say otherwise. And I think that it is very possible that this could have happened. Shiver Star gets its name from being frozen, obviously. With the Earth being frozen, it would be called an apocalyptic event, and the biggest apocalypse to ever happen due to almost all life being eradicated. Another way to prove this takes place in the future, and not the Ice Age, is the fact that halfway through the world, he comes across a factory, and those obviously didn't exist in the Ice Age. And this factory is self-sustaining, and you don't see people running it, and this doesn't downright prove that humans went extinct, and by no means are humans extinct. But before that, in the world, you see a place that people would often be in, and it is a shopping mall, but no one seems to be in it, which is strange if humans and life still existed in abundance. However, humans do still exist in very small pockets of civilization, and this to me proves that at one point Kirby roamed a post-apocalyptic Earth, and that this game now is actually the most depressing Nintendo game of all time, and it beats out Majora's Mask, Legend of Zelda. But that's what I thought of it, so let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of it, and consider subscribing for more videos just like this one. And I'll see all you guys later. Peace out, everybody.